Welcome, travelers, to Adventures in Security. My name is Tom Olzak, and I'll be your guide. In this video, we explore the three universally accepted cloud service categories: IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. I assume that you already understand basic cloud terminology. If you don't, or if you're not sure, I recommend you first watch my cloud terminology video shown above. For a detailed look at who is responsible for the security across these categories, watch my video, Cloud Security, Who is Responsible, from the link in the video description. You can download the study guide for this video from the link in the video description as well. Let's begin our journey. Each cloud service category, or CSC, has advantages and disadvantages, costs and benefits. Each CSC requires shared security responsibilities, shared between the CSP and the customer, but different across the categories. Infrastructure as a Service, or IaaS, is the most basic service, providing elementary infrastructure needed by customers to deploy their own operating systems and applications. The NIST defines IaaS as the capability provided to the customer to provision processing, storage networks, and other fundamental computing resources where the consumer or customer is able to deploy and run arbitrary software, which can include operating systems and applications. In other words, the customer gets use of CSP hardware and implements its own software. The benefits and features of IaaS are similar to those inherent in the other two categories, but more limited, including scalability enables the rapid provisioning and expansion of needed infrastructure using rapid elasticity and on-demand self-service. Cost of ownership of hardware is reduced given the optimal use of resources via resource pooling. Resource pooling and geographic separation of CSP locations helps improve availability and redundancy, assuming the CSP provides these services, and those services are included in the customer service agreement. Depending on the CSP you choose and your current physical security status, human, hardware, and maintenance physical security costs are moved to the CSP. However, unless a customer moves all resources to the cloud, customer physical security costs will not disappear. Again, the costs of physically securing the CSP infrastructure are shared by the cloud customers. In the NIST SP 800-145, Mel and Grant summarize the IaaS experience for the customer. The CSP maintains and controls the underlying infrastructure. The customer controls and secures services it implements within the cloud, including operating systems and applications. And the customer has limited control over network components, including prohibitions against packet sniffing or other deep infrastructure forensics. Platform as a Service, or PaaS, provides everything except the needed applications, allowing the customer to focus on activities that more align with business needs, eliminating the need for resources to manage the underlying platforms. Mel and Grant define PaaS as the capability provided to the customer is to deploy onto the cloud infrastructure consumer-created or acquired applications created using programming languages, libraries, services, and tools supported by the CSP. The customer doesn't manage the underlying network, servers, operating systems, or storage, the responsibilities of the CSP, including security. Benefits and features include those related to IaaS, with the addition of multiple host environments are possible, enabling the implementation of the right platform for each business process, and the exploration of better ways to build the platforms that support those processes. Platform upgrades can be transparent to business operation, being done by the CSP with availability and redundancy as agreed upon in the Master Service Agreement, or MSA, between the CSP and the customer. PaaS provides an easy-to-access environment for development collaboration for teams in different locations, and auto-scaling, or automated rapid elasticity. SP 800-45 summarizes the customer PaaS experience. The CSP is responsible for the operating system and the underlying infrastructure, libraries, services, and tools. And the customer is responsible for application installation, patching, and security. Finally, we have software as a service, or SaaS. With SaaS, a customer is provided with everything needed to run business processes, from the applications down through the infrastructure. A simple example is Dropbox. Mellon Grants defines SaaS as the capability provided to the customer to use the provider's applications running on a cloud infrastructure. The applications are accessible from various cloud devices through either a thin client interface, such as a web browser, or a program interface. In other words, SaaS provides broad network access for a variety of devices, access provided by browser connection and APIs. All of the benefits provided by IaaS and PaaS are also provided by SaaS, but SaaS further reduces the cost of maintenance by moving application update and maintenance activities to the cloud. The SaaS customer experience includes the CSP provides a full platform and applications to the customer and is responsible for their security and maintenance. The customer is responsible for user role management and application access control, and the lowest customer responsibility service with limited configuration options. Regardless of the service used by the customer is always responsible for overall governance and protection of the data it collects, stores, processes, and shares. Other cloud service categories are emerging, often assigned by vendors to differentiate their services from other offerings. Let's briefly look at some of them. Compute as a Service, CaaS, enables the execution of code in the cloud in serverless environments where the customer only pays for computing time. Database as a Service, DBaaS, provides a cloud database into which the customer places and from which it accesses its data. Desktop as a Service provides virtual desktop environments hosted and managed by the CSP. Identity as a Service is a subscription service that helps a customer manage identities and their access across the cloud, including on-premise resources. Network as a Service is a virtual network that customers can use code to quickly change network configurations, an activity commonly known as Infrastructure as Code, or IaaC. Security as a Service provides and manages IPS, IDS, antivirus, and DLP services. And Storage as a Service is a subscription service that provides cloud-based storage, largely for unstructured data like Office documents. That's it for this video. If you have questions, please ask. And if this information was helpful, please subscribe. And until next time, be careful what you click.